Hello, welcome to another weekly weight loss vlog. It's Monday again. We are on the 30th of September. Yes, October tomorrow. And a blooming miserable 30th of September. I do not know what it's like where you are, but it has not stopped raining since the minute I woke up. But do you know what? It might be wet and miserable outside, but we're not going to let that dampen what is going on in here. Hope you've all had a lovely weekend. We are talking about, on this one, the 23rd to the 29th of September, which was first week of the Boss Your Weight Loss Challenge for me. No check-in this week. My check-in is this Friday, and I have not gone near a set of scales, and I'm not planning on going near a set of scales until Friday, though I'm feeling good. All right. Now, I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign, but I am feeling quite good. Yes, everything has kind of gone to plan last week on it. And do you know what? You should not have a single point of focus on your weight loss journey. Too many people create these single points of focus. And what I mean by that is the main reason you're trying to lose weight is this one thing. Weddings are very, very popular. So I get a lot of clients want to lose weight for their wedding, right? And that is their single point of focus. When that single point of focus is gone, people then find it really, really hard to motivate themselves. So we shouldn't have a single point of focus. We should have an overall plan of where we want to get to on our journey. But sometimes, especially if you've got quite a bit of weight to lose, that can become quite overwhelming. So alongside this overall plan of where we want to get to, we should set ourselves little goals throughout our journey and to motivate us or to keep us on the line, to keep driving us on, then we should have little things to aim at, right? So that's not a single point of focus, but it's just little things to improve our focus. And when that ends, we might put something else into place. And that's what the Boss Your Weight Loss Challenge is basically. It's 12 weeks of, something that's really going to motivate you. Then we're going to have a little break for Christmas. And then January, February, March, this is me, for instance, my next focus point is I'm going away at the end of April for a friend's 50th. It's actually 3 friends' 50th birthday parties. But I'm friends with all of them, but one of them who's 50, I'm very good friends with. Or I was back in the day, actually. We've kind of not drifted apart, but we don't see each other anywhere near as much as we used to. But we're still good mates. Anyway, I'm going on this trip, but I'm going with a lot of people that I don't know. And because of that, little insecurities kick in and this, that, and that. So I want to feel the best I can feel going on that holiday. So that's then going to be my focus January, February, March. Into April, I'm going to go on this break, and then at some point next year, we'll probably have, we're going to try and take my niece away next year. She's never been on a plane before, bless her. She's 15, so we're going to take her on her first. It's not a holiday. She has been away with school, but that was on a coach. She's not been on a plane before, so we want to take her on her first plane trip. So we're going to go on holiday June sometime, I think, towards the end of June. So that'll be my next focus. And then after that, be something else and something. Do you know what I mean? So it's not, I'm not just losing weight for the challenge. I'm losing weight because I have an overall plan. And my overall plan at the moment is to get to 18 stone. But I'm having little single points of focus to get that. So, but the challenge, honestly, from just jumping on it last Monday, bang, I'm on it. And, when you stood there going, I can go over a little bit over my calories and something like that. No, I'm on it. So let's get the calories up and see how we have done. Now, to get top marks on the Boss Your Weight Loss Challenge, each check-in you need to be, on average, 500 calories under your ideal deficit. So I set very healthy calorie allowances. So going 500 under for a week, you are not going to be over restrictive, but you are really going to have to just rein it in a little bit. Just really try. So calories are up. In fact, let me write that down just so I know when the calories are up. It just makes it miles easier for editing the video. Yes, so there we go. And I'm 603 calories under last week. And honestly, I could have eaten the world yesterday. I don't know why. I was like, oh, a bit more food for you. And don't get me wrong, I had 3,800 calories, but I like having Sunday as my highest calorie day generally. Right? I really enjoy a Sunday. A really good eating day Sunday. And as you can see there, compared to previous weeks, I've really reined it in on Saturday. I've had a few more calories than I would do normally, but I've reined it in on Saturday. And I didn't even bank that many calories Friday, but I was really on it Monday to Thursday. So, you know, now when I say on average, so basically I could have been 300 calories under this week. And if I'm 700 calories under next week, I'm averaging 500 under, so that's all good. But when you start the challenge, you're only on it for 11 days because you start on a Monday and your first check-in's on a Friday. So it's 11 days. After that, it's fortnightly. So really, I always use a big pinch of salt for the first check-in for my clients, and I will do for me. But I wanted last week, it was one of my, be at least 500 under, and I'm 603 under. So Monday, 591 calories, and I ate 2,159 calories Monday, 2,390 Tuesday, Wednesday, 2,178, Thursday, 2,061. So really banked a good amount of calories Monday to Thursday. We had nothing on this weekend. Friday I had 2,677 because if you've seen the content, that is when we got the viral Get Baked Bruce Bogtrotter, now called the Bertha cake. And I did tuck into that to review it for YouTube. That is on the last Worth the Calories video, episode 7. Go take a look if you haven't done already. And then yeah, Saturday, Sunday, a bit more food freedom as always. Finishing that cake off. I guesstimated that cake at being 3,000 calories. I didn't eat it all. Rachel helped me as well. But yeah, we've had quite a bit of that cake Saturday, Sunday as well. But anyway, there we go. And, you know, I think that's the lowest. Let me have a scan through. I think that's the lowest or the most I've been under my ideal deficit for a long time. I'm going back. Oh, the last time. Oh, no. That was a maintenance week. I was like, oh, I'm under it there. I was like, no, Neil, that's a maintenance week. Have I been 600 calories at all under this year? I bet it might be. It might be getting towards. I'm not going to go any further. Anyway, I'm back now in June. I'm not going to go all the way back. There we go. So the last time I was 600 calories under my ideal deficit was week commencing the 27th of May, and I was 664. So that just shows how putting this challenge into place, and yeah, it's really made me ramp up the old calories. Right, bear with me. I'm going to scan forward now. Why is it? I never thought that through. I was like, oh no, I need to scan forward. Just bear with me. Right, we're there. Are we there? We're here. Right, we're back on it. So yeah, 603 calories under. And jump with that. And yeah, like I say, I've had loads of treats. I've got over restricted myself, but just saying no a couple of extra times. And then Monday to Thursday last week being absolutely at it. And I was absolutely at it Monday to Thursday last week. So that's all good. Right, shall we go through some actual eating? As always, if I have took pictures, I will put the pictures in. So let's see how those calories break down. So this is, yeah, the 23rd, Monday the 23rd of September. To Tuesday, no, Tuesday. Yeah, it's just one day. Let's just do a day. Video done. To Sunday the 29th. Yeah, yesterday. So last Monday, no breakfast. Something I've started doing recently, cutting out a bit of breakfast a couple of days a week. Don't feel really like I need it. So, and I'm not saying that's made me have really low calorie days, but I might use the calories a bit later on in the day. But anyway, yes, so Monday, no breakfast. Monday lunch, I had the Aldi Carlos protein meat feast pizza. There was one in the fridge, it needed eating, so I had that little badger. Having a pizza on a Monday for your dinner, lovely. 591 calories, 37.7 grams of protein, and 10 grams of fibre. Awesome. Afternoon snack. Oh, I had the white chocolate protein mousse from Aldi. I have reviewed it in episode 8 of Worth the Calories. If you're watching this on Monday the 30th, you won't be able to watch that episode yet. if you're watching this before 6 p.m. on Tuesday, the 1st of October, you won't be able to watch it yet. Yeah, episode 8. If you're watching this after 6 p.m. on Tuesday, the 1st of October, Worth the Calories, episode 8 is up and running. Go and have a look and I'll tell you what I think about that protein mousse. I've also got in here a Tesco buttermilk chicken tender. I can only feel that there was one in the fridge and I just decided to cook it and eat it. For tea on Monday night, I had a chicken stir fry. I've actually recorded this and that is also on YouTube as Make My Weight Loss Tea with Me, a new series I'm doing. So my chicken stir fry was 880 calories. And if you want to see how I've made it, go and check out that video. I'm going to try and do one of those once a week. There will be a new Make My Weight Loss breakfast, lunch or tea with me every week, hopefully. Again, it's something I'm aiming to do. And then evening snacks, Grenadio. I don't know where I went with that. Grenadio. Neil! Snap into it. Get it together, lad. Come on, you can do it. Grenade Oreo, and I've just turned it into Grenadio. Anyway, Grenade Oreo protein bar, standard. And then some sour cream and onion Cheez-Its. Again, they were in episode 8 of Worth the Calories. Are they worth the calories? Well, I've eaten the bag, so maybe. Tuesday, one day I do eat breakfast. I went and have a protein porridge. I've not had protein porridge for ages. I have no idea the last time I had protein porridge. It was definitely before summer, I reckon. So I was back on the protein porridge trail. 392 calories for the protein porridge, 50 grams of oats. Again, I'll record this for a Make My Weight Loss breakfast with me. I'll record one. I have done it before on TikTok, social medias, but I'm doing a bit more YouTube content at the moment. I'm really enjoying it. So I will record that again. Yeah, you can make that with me if you want to. Well, not with me, but you know what I mean. Lunch. Lunch was 846 calories. Oh, yeah. I made lasagna. I talked about that last week. Made like a ragu using some stewing steak rather than mince. Whatever was left over, I mixed it with some penne pasta. I also had 2 sausages in the fridge that needed eating up. So I basically made this pasta dish, which was probably about 550 calories. Not bad at all. But then I've made 2 sausages. I've cooked 2 sausages that needed eating, diced them up, put them on top of the pasta, bit of Parmesan cheese. 846 calories, 61 grams of protein. Afternoon snacks, Ryvita Thins, sea salt and cider vinegar flavour. Absolutely belting. 2 of them, 76 calories. And I just fancied a bit of chocolate, so I had a Freddo. That's the beauty of the way I coach weight loss. I'm not saying it's the healthiest thing in the world, but you don't have to just be protein. Most of the time, yes. But, you know, if you just fancy some Ryvita Thins and a Freddo, I just fancied them. Tea. Oh, I did a chicken tender salad. Another recipe that I'm going to make for YouTube. Absolutely love it. Salads do not need to be bland and boring. 645 calories for that salad. 51.7 grams of protein, 10.2 grams of fibre. Banging salad. And then in bed on Tuesday night, we had a Grenade Oreo bar again and some Cheez-Its. And I think that was the end of the Cheez-Its. I think they were done then. I have since tried, and I've not recorded these because I've eaten them, since everyone's been going on about the Cheez-Its have been around in America for ages, and I have had them before, but a long time ago. Got them in like an American snack box. But everyone's been saying the chili and cheese Cheez-Its are the best flavour. I had some on Sunday. I can wholeheartedly agree. I don't think I took a picture of them. I'll tell you. Yesterday. They were amazing. Wednesday, no breakfast again. It's another day that I'm trying to miss breakfast. I went a bit, I went butties. I butties for my dinner on Wednesday. I got 2 protein thins, loaded it with some cheese and turkey and salad and a bit of peri mayonnaise, Nando's peri mayonnaise. Do you know what? I had a bit of a craving for a Greggs sausage roll, so I got one. Wait till I had the end of it. I had the rest of it. And that lunch was 873 calories. I didn't have an afternoon snack, so I just had no breakfast, no afternoon snack, just a good size lunch, and it was a big lunch. Tea. I had bacon. I had my bacon and mushroom carbonara, which I absolutely love. And then I had some of the Jason's protein sourdough, which I have reviewed recently in a Worth the Calories video. I think episode 5 or 6. I get confused with which episode's what. And I made my own garlic bread. and it was 200 calories for a slice of this garlic bread. So I'm not saying it was the lowest calorie garlic bread in the world, but it did have 11.7 grams of protein and 3 grams of fibre for garlic bread. Again, that might be another recipe that needs making. Anyway, evening snacks, grenade Oreo bar. By the way, when I say grenade Oreo bar, it might have been a different type of grenade bar or a different type of... I tend to just track... Grenade Oreo bars are 233 calories for 20 grams of protein. And that pretty much covers every other protein bar. They're all about 200 odd calories for about 20 grams of protein. So I just put it in. Just ease of tracking. So I had one of those and I had some cheese and onion crisps. And I had a Freddo as well. I don't know why. It's just what's in my app. So I had a Freddo, some cheese and onion crisps, and an Oreo bar, 461 calories. But still, that was a really low calorie day, 2,178. Basically, 2 meals and some evening snacks. That's it. Right, Thursday, dinner. Oh, Thursday. Oh, I had a chicken ramen, noodles, broccoli, and chicken breast, 694 calories for that. Thursday, I had the white... I put the white chocolate protein mousse on my Instagram. And someone commented going, oh, they've got a protein pudding. Now, when you watch the review, this will kind of make sense then, I think. Anyway, it will make sense. Anyway, yeah, I got the white chocolate protein pudding. I basically said in the video, I kind of turned the mousse into a protein pudding and say, Aldi should have just done a protein pudding. And then a couple of days later, someone was like, they do a white chocolate protein pudding. How many times can I say protein pudding? Anyway, go watch the video. It'll all be explained. Anyway, I had that mid-afternoon and I whacked some raspberries on it for a bit of goodness. Tea time. Oh, we had, I did a beef brisket and it was unreal. Unreal. See all these American TV shows where they smoke beef brisket and it just looks so good and they sort of push it down. It's all juicy and tasty and they've cooked it for hours and hours and hours. I smoked a beef brisket in my... Why I'm pointing this way is because that way is towards the garden. My Ninja Pizza oven. And it was tough as old boots, if I'm being honest. It wasn't tough as old boots, that's wrong. It was dry. I overcooked it. It was actually, it did fall apart. It was quite tender. And it tasted nice. I just cooked it too long. Anyway, went back to my local butcher's and got another rolled brisket joint thing. And I was going to smoke it again and try again. And then I saw someone on my FYP on TikTok. They literally just whacked it in a slow cooker with nothing. They literally took this brisket and put it in a slow cooker and said, that's what you need to do with the brisket. Just leave it in there now for 8 hours, right? And then you can do like pulled brisket, it'll just shred apart. Now, me being me, I like to zhuzh things up a little bit. So I did actually use some mustard as a binder. American mustard, great as a binder if you want any spices to stick to something, because it's not very powerful at all. So a little squeeze of mustard, covered the brisket in mustard, used an all-purpose seasoning on it, a little bit of salt, whacked it in the slow, nothing else, no liquid in it, no nothing. And it basically creates its own gravy because all the condensation from the slow cooker goes into the bottom, all the juices come out the brisket. Halfway through, I did take the brisket out and I put 2 OXO cubes in the juices that it created, put the brisket back in. I actually ended up leaving it for 9 hours because I forgot about it. Anyway, after 9 hours, it was about 9 o'clock at night. I got 2 forks and just shredded it. And then I made a roast dinner with it. And it was the tastiest bit of beef I've ever had in my life. It was so delicious. So we had beef, Yorkie pud, just a roast dinner basically, with mashed potatoes though, not roast potatoes. Used Aldi's new Gastro mashed potato. Half a packet, 229 calories. Delicious. Quick, easy. For all the people who go, oh, it's got loads of adding. It doesn't have any adding. It's literally potato, milk, and butter. And salt, I think that's it. Maybe a little bit of white pepper, did it say it had in it? But that was it. There's no additives, no preservatives, no nothing like that in it, if that's something you're worried about. And it was great. 796 calories for that tea. Then I made a banana and Biscoff flapjack, or banana and peanut butter, actually this one was. I did peanut butter instead of Biscoff. Flapjack, which I had as an evening snack on Thursday. And how to make my banana and peanut butter protein flapjack will be on YouTube on Wednesday this week, the 2nd of October. So if you're watching this after the 2nd of October, it's already on there for you. Go and watch it. So I had that in bed with a watermelon lolly. Oh, Rachel, full of cold last week and this week, to be fair. She's not much better. And she was like, she got really sore throat. So I gave me some lollies. So I ended up getting a selection of sort of lower calorie lollies. Anyway, the watermelon lollies in Aldi, if I can find a picture, I'll show you. I just grabbed a random few different lollies. And yeah, I had one. 59 calories. Absolutely delicious. I'm not a fan of watermelon. I like watermelon flavour. Right? So Monster Ultra watermelon, love it. Jolly Ranchers back in the day, watermelon, love it. Actual watermelon itself, can take it or leave it. But these watermelon lollies, lovely. If you want some bit of a sweet treat, 59 calories, very good portion control. Highly recommend. Anyway, I had one of them. I think I had that after my tea, actually. And then in bed, I had some of the flapjack and some crisps at night time. Friday breakfast, back to the old protein pancakes. Reined in a little bit, no peanut butter this time. Watching the calories because I knew that cake was coming in the afternoon. Friday for lunch, I had protein thins, smoked. Oh, I had bacon and egg butties. I literally had 2 protein thins, 2 eggs, 4 bacon medallions, 486 calories for 50 grams of protein, 7.8 grams of fibre. Can't beat it, lovely. Mid-afternoon snack was this cake. OMG. The best chocolate cake I have ever eaten. If you want to see my eyes roll into the back of my head eating chocolate cake, go see episode 7 of Worth the Calories. And if you're like, what on earth is he on about? Go watch episode 7 of Worth the Calories. How did I track it? I weighed the cake. It weighed 750 grams. 100 grams of chocolate, of M&S Foods chocolate fudge cake is 399 calories. So I roughly worked the slice of cake out to be 2,900 calories. And I basically ate it. I ate 75 grams on the Friday, I ate 100 grams on the Saturday, and I ate 125 grams. So basically I might have eaten a bit more. Did I eat 150 grams? I ate 150 grams yesterday, and Rachel did the rest of it. So I've had half. So I've tracked it as 1,450 calories over 3 days. Absolutely sensational. Tea on Friday night. Oh, I did smashed burgers, which I was filming for YouTube, and I've cocked them up a little bit. So I'm going to make them again. It's a tough life. Someone has to make and eat cheeseburger and chips for YouTube. But it's not any cheeseburger and chips, honestly, isn't. And then evening snacks was some Space Raiders. And guess what? A grenade Oreo bar. So 2,677. But in the afternoon, I had some of that chocolate cake and I had some of their some of their cookies that Rachel had ordered as well. So I had 725 calories worth of cake and cookies Friday afternoon. So the fact I only ate 2,677 calories, I'm pretty chuffed with that on Friday. Right, the weekend, this is where the fun eating happens. Breakfast, didn't have any. Didn't have any breakfast. Lunch on Saturday. Oh, I've reviewed some new sweet chili chicken burgers. Again, it's in Worth the Calories video, this week's Worth the Calories video. Go take a look. Was craving another... oh no, I've tracked it as a Greggs sausage roll. Went to my local deli, like in the next village, and their sausage rolls are superb. They're not that big though. They're not that big. So I had one of those, and I had a sweet chili chicken burger thing, basically, for 724 calories. But again, if you go to like an independent bakery and you have a sausage roll, you're like, well, how do I track it? I just tracked it as 3/4 of a Greggs sausage roll, because I think that was roughly the size is roughly equivalent. Afternoon snacks. Nothing healthy at all on Saturday. Nothing healthy at all. I had half a chomp, some crisps, and some cookie that was left over from Friday. Saturday tea, we went for a McDonald's. I had a McCrispy. I had a medium fries. I had 2/3 of a double cheeseburger. Rachel had the other third. And then I had 3 chicken nuggets for 1,221 calories. And then in bed at night time. Oh, this might have been when we had the chili and cheese Cheez-Its, because that is in my app. I had half a toffee crisp. Oh, and I tried some of the butterscotch and caramel freeze cake. Oh, guess where that is? Yeah, it's in the Worth the Calories video this week with some of the chocolate cake left over. I melted the chocolate cake. I microwaved it for 20 seconds. People are like, melt it, it smells better. It wasn't. It's better cold. It's better in its form. I didn't enjoy eating it up. I'm not a massive fan of hot chocolate fudge cake and ice cream. I'm happy with them both being cold. That's just my personal preference. Sunday is cereal day, so I had Crunchy Nut cornflakes. I actually had a mix of Crunchy Nut cornflakes and the hazelnut chocolate pillows from Lidl with a bit of milk. Dinner on Sunday, I had sweet chili chicken burgers. I had one in a bun from my local bakery deli thing. I had one in a brioche bun from Aldi, and I had a little bit of coleslaw on the side. Yesterday afternoon snacks, I just had a few crisps. Got these we went into Iceland yesterday. We went to Yin and Yang M&S. We went to M&S, and then to Yin and Yang it out, we went to Iceland. So we went to probably one of the most expensive supermarket areas and counterbalanced it with going to one of the cheapest supermarket areas. Absolutely bloody loving Iceland, I do. I got these Pop-Tastic potato chips, which are basically like very cheap Pringles. Really good. So I just had them on the couch, and then I made my own homemade Chinese last night. Well, we got from M&S sweet and sour chicken and some salt and pepper chicken. And then I had some spring rolls in the freezer from Aldi, and then I made my own egg fried rice. Again, I will film how I make my egg fried rice, because I'm telling you now, my egg fried rice, I'm not blowing my own trumpet. I am actually. Is as good as any Chinese. There you are. I'm laying it out there. I am laying it out there. I'm putting it out there. My egg fried rice will stand up against any Chinese takeaways egg fried rice. And then in bed last night, more cake, just more cake and ice cream, basically. Some more of that, freeze cake, as it were, frozen cheesecake with, cake. So lots of sugar, lots of carbs this weekend. And a thoroughly enjoyable week of eating. I feel like I've gone through that quite quick. I probably haven't done. You're probably like, no, Neil, you're waffling on as always. But I feel like I've fairly motored through. But anyway, that was my week's eating. That's it. Yeah. Should we do some movement? So steps and exercise. Let's have a look at this. Steps last week, really, really good. Again, focus challenge on it. Look at that, Freddie. I started at a certain level, and my steps got less and less and less throughout the week. I feel like that's how that's run. Anyway, 11,027 steps on average. No really heavy step day, just very, very consistent. Again, second week in a row, done 10,000 steps every single day. And it's amazing. Do you know what? I was getting ready for bed last night, and I'd done 9,400 steps. Right? And I was like, I've not done 10,000 steps today. And then we're going away on Saturday. And I thought, and do you know what? For whatever reason, I thought I'm going to do a bit of packing. Because I got a few clothes out and a few bits out. And we just got some packing cubes off Amazon. If you sat there going, what on earth's a packing cube, Neil? Google or Amazon packing cubes. It will change your life if you're going on holiday. They are absolutely a godsend, right? And they're literally like 6 or 7 quid. I think I paid 8 quid for these ones. I don't know why. We've lost a load. We haven't lost a load. We had a knackered suitcase earlier on in the year, which I took to the tip and binned it. And then afterwards, I said to Rach, you know that suitcase that was knackered? She went, yeah. I went, it was empty, wasn't it? She went, I think so. But anyway, we have assumed it wasn't empty. We have assumed now it's full of packing cubes because we haven't got any packing cubes. Anyway, we have now. How many times can I say packing cubes? As many times as what did I say before? I can't remember. Protein pudding. So anyway, 9,400 steps, because I did have a quick look. I was like, I wanted to do 10,000 steps again every day this week. Anyway, it hasn't happened, done that. And then I decided to do a bit of packing, so I went into the kitchen, opened up the Amazon parcel, got the packing cubes out, went and got a few t-shirts out and shorts and this, that and the other. I'm quite an organised person when it comes to going away, and just faffed about a little bit. And then got him, and probably was faffing about for about 15 minutes, mooching about the house, packing a few bits up, sticking it in the case. And I think I've done that because I like to be a bit organised, and I knew this week was going to be quite busy with work. So yeah, I've pretty much packed last night, really, other than a couple of bits and pieces that I need to chuck in. And then I got in bed last night, and I was like, oh, I've done 10,000. So I literally did 500-600 steps, just mooching about for 15 minutes, whacking some stuff in a case. That's how easy you can rack steps up. Anyway, there we go. So those are my steps for the week. 11,027 steps, over 10,000 steps every day, but a really good average. And then let's have a quick look at my exercise for last week. Weights, yeah, Monday to Friday, nice and straightforward, and really put the effort in with my weights last week. I feel like my calorie burn's up a little bit. Apart from Wednesday when I do light legs and core, which is never going to be that intense. Yeah, just a good hit on the weights last week. Really just put in. And again, part of the challenge for me is I'm trying to up my calorie burn when I do exercise. And to up calorie burn, you've got to work harder. So there we go. Cross trainer last week. Just did it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then in terms of my spin, I absolutely smashed my spin. Now, I did forget to stop my watch. So it has run about 2 minutes on. But I put my watch on right at the start of the workout when we started doing the warm-up. And then and we finished at 2 minutes to 10. So I started at bang on 10:15 and finished at 2 minutes. So it should have been 43 minutes. It's at 46. So 2-3 minutes over. But active calories 794, which is the most of a. And if I think last week was I at 39. So literally, if I go 794 and divide that by 46 and then times it by 39, that would have been 673. So I've definitely worked harder, and you can tell I've worked harder. Why? Because my average heart rate was 156, which is the highest it's been. I've upped my level on my bike, and I peaked heart rate at 172. Never dropped below 101, peaked at 172. Absolutely. Yeah, the best spin I've done. And I was knackered at the end of it. And I was, dripping in the old sweat, which is great. That's how you should be after doing an intense bit of exercise. Right? There we go. That's it for the week. I feel like I have gone through that quite quickly, to be honest with you. Right, there's no weekly weight loss vlog next week. Why? Because I'm away on Saturday. Last little blast of sunshine, hopefully blast of sunshine. We're off to Benidorm 6 a.m. Saturday morning until Thursday afternoon. What's my plan with that? Well, there isn't one really. My plan is to check in on Friday. That's my first challenge check-in. We'll see where we end up with that. Not going to track my calories Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 6 days off. But I will get straight back into my tracking and the challenge on Friday morning. Normally going away, I would wait until Monday and I'd still make that as part of my holiday, the weekend. But nope, I'm going to get back into it Friday. I'm not worried really Friday, Saturday, Sunday, how many calories I consume, because obviously I've not banked any calories during the week. I don't know what surplus I'm going to be in, and I will be in a surplus. But I'm just going to get back to tracking and try and do the best I can Friday, Saturday, Sunday to control my eating. I'll be back on things 100%. Brand new weight loss week on the Monday, which will be 2 weeks today, which is going to be like the 14th of October, and then head down 14, 15, 16. My next check-in will be on the Friday. We'll see. I'm not going to get on the scales when I get back from holiday. I'm just going to get on the scales now every 2 weeks when my challenge check-ins are. So we'll see what it is Friday, and then 2 weeks on Friday, and where I'm at with, what I've gained from going away. Again, in my head, as always, I'd love to just maintain. So whatever I weigh on Friday, I'm hoping for a nice loss on Friday, and then 2 weeks on Friday and maintain. And then I've got another 4 check-ins for the challenge, and I want loss. That runs right up to Christmas, the 13th of December. So I want 4 losses in a row, if possible, after that. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to be tracking calories this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, staying on it, banking, which means this week will be a maintenance week. I don't know that 100%, but if I can, last week I banked 2,250 calories roughly over the week, right? If I then add my maintenance calories to that, which is an extra 3,500, and then my average anyway, that means to be in a maintenance, as long as I consume about 12,000 calories or less Saturday, Sunday on holiday, I will be in a calorie maintenance this week. And will I eat 6,000 Saturday, 6,000 Sunday? No. Will I eat more than I would do normally? Yeah. Will I get up to that 6 hours? Probably not. I mean, I'm not saying that I might not get close to it because I'm going to flip and enjoy myself. I'm on holiday. But this week should be a maintenance week. Next week will probably be a surplus week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to be in a surplus. Oh, excuse me. Thursday, we're travelling back. Yeah, probably going to be. It's going to be 3 o'clock before we get back here. There'll probably be a Burger King in the airport. It shouldn't be. We might get a takeaway Thursday night because I'm not cooking when I get back. We'll have nothing in, right? And that will be kind of finishing the holiday off, as it were. So yeah, there's going to be surplus days on that week. But then Friday, I'm going to get back into things. I'm going to try and stick to my daily average. I'm going to try and stick to roughly. So my daily average is 2,750 for a deficit. I'm going to try and stick to that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Again, I'm not putting too much pressure on myself, but if I sort of set that as a mini target, I don't mind if I go a bit over, but I don't want to be doing 5,000 calories Friday, Saturday, Sunday or something like that, which can be done very, very easily. I want to get back into it. There we go. That's how I'm going to handle it. So anyway, there's no weekly weight loss vlog next week. I will try and get a couple of different YouTube videos out. If I can get ahead of the game this week and make some more. Also, the lives, if you follow me on other social medias like TikTok and Instagram, stuff like that, the lives next week and this, well, there's just no live Saturday that I normally do on TikTok. That's not happening this week. And then next week, my live's going to be a little bit all over the place. So make sure you subscribe to my newsletter. If you don't subscribe to my newsletter, I'll put the link actually in the description for the newsletter. And you can just subscribe to it. I send it out every Sunday. And part of the newsletter on a Sunday, there is a timetable of when I go live on all my platforms. So you can sort of have a look, and if you want to come and interact and come and say hello to me, you can. Well, you can do if you want to. You don't have to. Right, that's it. I'm like, you've raced through that, Neil, and now you sat here absolutely chatting bumf. I don't mean to chat bumf. Right, that's it. We're out of here. As I always say, it doesn't matter whatever you're doing, however you're interacting with me. Until you see me next time on whatever platform you see me on, make sure you are bossing your weight loss.